Hi. This is Currency C-Drama. We will review Chinese drama The Legend of Shen Li, Part 3. When the peasant woman heard that her husband had been with her for more than 10 years, she immediately burst into tears. She held the man's hand tightly and asked if that was the case. The man was silent with tears in his eyes, but learned from Xingyun that if he continued to stay stubbornly, he would be damaged. In order to save the life of the peasant woman, the man immediately decided not to disturb his lover anymore. Shen Li nodded. She could help her fulfill her wish. After kissing his wife deeply, the man firmly stated that he wanted to leave. Shen Li used magic to help the man return to Wangchuan, and then helped the peasant woman up and persuaded her to live a good life. After all, the man had always loved her deeply and wanted to give her a better life. Shen Li and Xingyun went back. On the way, Xingyun saw that Shen Li had changed from her usual lively and noisy attitude. Guessing that she still had not gotten over the situation just now, Xingyun comforted her and said, "Everything in the past is vain, only the future is life. So I still cherish the present moment." Shen Li's mood has just improved. Xingyun accidentally slipped and fell into the water. How could Shen Li ignore death and jump into the water to save others? Xingyun would have got that Shen Li was lifting him up from the bottom of the water. Unexpectedly, Shen Li came to him and dragged him out of the water by his hair. A bunch of hair was pulled out for this. Seeing that Xingyun was fine, Shen Li formally stood up and said goodbye, but was soon transformed into a phoenix bird by Xingyun. It seemed that he had not fully recovered, so Shen Li had to follow Xingyun home again. Shen Li was transformed from a beautiful woman into a bird by Xingyun. The peasant woman's brother happened to see it. This man was obsessed with money and quickly told the local authorities about Shen Li's various sorcery, claiming that he had seen it all with his own eyes. In order to find out, the city lord immediately sent someone to bring Xingyun for a meeting. Seeing a large group of guards with swords coming to the door, who were not evil, Xingyun immediately activated the formation to change Shen Li back to his original form, and then beat those people until they wanted to run away. Shen Li discovered that Xingyun had actually been teasing her. She originally revealed her true body on the first night, but was suppressed by Xingyun. She also saw her drenched in chicken soup, which was simply a shame. Shen Li slapped him impulsively. Unexpectedly, Xingyun, who looked tall, fell to the ground weakly, saying that Shen Li had broken one of his arms. She had just repelled a group of thugs, and now her benefactor's arm was broken by herself. It sounded really inappropriate. Shen Li hesitated and decided to stay for a while until Xingyun's arm recovered. This was exactly what Xingyun wanted. He nodded hastily. Shen Li raised his chin out of curiosity. He was obviously a man. Why was he so good at showing off his kung fu? Together they just complement each other. Looking at Xingyun's fawning face, Shen Li became more and more confused about Xingyun's identity. This person was proficient in formations and could count, but Xingyun had 3 meals a day. He could understand bird songs and see through her true form is completely different from the mortals in this world. She must find out his origins from now on. Perhaps the guards from heaven are chasing her. In the prince's mansion in Qingsheng City, the prince learned from the reports of his subordinates that Xingyun had great magical powers and that the maidservant beside him could grab and break their copper tokens with bare hands. Naturally, he did not dare to underestimate her, and the idea of abducting her was instantly given up. Ever since Shen Li descended to the mortal world, Mo Fang followed closely behind him. After searching for a while, he couldn't find Shen Li's whereabouts. He couldn't use magic in the mortal world, which made him depressed for a while.